Hey everyone, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to the English Level Up Podcast. I'm James, and I'm really excited to be here with you today.
And I'm Sarah. We're super happy you joined us for episode 5. Wow, time flies. Can you believe it, James?
I know, right? Episode 5 already, and we're just getting started. If this is your first time listening, let me tell you what this podcast is all about. The English Level Up Podcast is your daily place to practice real, natural English with us. We keep it simple, friendly, and practical.
Exactly. And before we jump in, let's do the classic YouTube thing. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, English Level Up Podcast, and also download the free document we made for you. It's super useful. It gives you all the basics you need to start speaking English quickly. And it even helps you create a powerful daily schedule for learning.
Yes, that's really important because let's be honest, learning English can feel overwhelming sometimes. But if you have the right plan, you can actually enjoy the process. And here's the good news. If you listen to this podcast every single morning for just 3 to 6 months, we promise you will see visible improvement in your English.
Oh yeah, 100%. Imagine waking up, brushing your teeth, maybe making coffee or tea, and then listening to us for 20, 30 minutes. That's like having 2 friends with you chatting in English every single day.
And that's the key. Consistency. We're here to help you build that routine. So if you stick with us, you'll level up your English faster than you think.
So what's today's theme? Well, we're going to talk about something super practical, something that many of you need for work, studies, or even just life in general: how to write professional emails in English.
Yes, emails. Love them or hate them, they're everywhere. And sometimes writing in English can feel stressful. You don't want to sound rude or too casual or too formal. So today we're going to break it down. We'll talk about the structure of a good email, useful phrases, and also share some funny or awkward email stories from our own experience.
Oh, I definitely have a few of those.
I can't wait to hear them. So let's jump right into today's conversation. Episode 5. How to write professional emails in English. So, Sarah, let's start with the basics. When you think of a professional email, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
I think about clarity. Like, when I open an email at work, the ones I love are short, clear, and straight to the point. No mystery, no confusion.
Totally agree. And actually, that's one of the biggest mistakes people make when writing in English. They try to sound too complicated.
Yes, sometimes people think, oh, if I use big words, I'll sound smart. But actually, in professional emails, simple and polite is much better.
Right. For example, instead of writing, I am writing to you in order to inquire about the possibility of scheduling a meeting at your earliest convenience.
That's way too long.
You can just write, could we schedule a meeting this week? Same meaning, but easier to read.
Exactly. And another thing, greetings. How do you usually start your professional emails, James?
Good question. It depends. If I know the person well, I might just say, hi, Sarah, or hello, team. But if it's formal, or if I don't know the person, I usually start with Dear Mr. Smith or Dear Ms. Johnson.
Yeah, same here. I think dear plus the name is always safe. And if you don't know the name, you can say Dear Sir or Madam. But honestly, I try to find the name if possible. It feels more personal.
Totally. And let's not forget about to whom it may concern. That's like the classic one when you have no idea who's going to read your email.
True, but it always feels a bit old-fashioned, don't you think?
Yeah, it does. But it still works in some situations.
So after the greeting, you need an opening line. And here's a pro tip. Instead of starting with, I am writing to, which is okay but a bit boring, you can start with something friendlier. For example, I hope this email finds you well.
Ah, yes, that's a classic. Or, I hope you're doing well. It's polite, but not too formal.
Exactly. And then get to the point. State your reason clearly. Like, I'm contacting you regarding the project deadline, or I'd like to ask about the job application.
Yes, and let me share a small story here. A few years ago, when I worked in an international company, I got emails from colleagues around the world. Some people from non-English speaking countries wrote super long emails, like a whole page, before saying what they wanted. It was confusing.
Oh, I know that. I've seen the same. You read and read, and you're like, wait, what do you actually need from me?
Exactly. So I learned this formula: greeting plus opening line plus main point plus action plus closing.
That's perfect. Can you give an example?
Sure. Let's say I need to ask my manager for a day off. The email could be, "Dear Sarah, I hope you're doing well. I'd like to request a day off next Friday, August 10th. Please let me know if that's possible. Best regards, James."
Perfect. Short, polite, clear.
And that's the key. Don't make people work too hard to understand you.
Yeah, because remember, everyone is busy. The faster they understand your message, the happier they are.
Exactly. Okay, now let's talk about closings. What's your favorite way to end a professional email?
I usually use best regards. It's formal but friendly.
Yeah, I like that too. Sometimes I write kind regards or just best.
What about sincerely?
I think sincerely is good if it's very formal, like a cover letter, but in everyday work emails, it feels a bit old school.
I agree. And here's a little tip. Never just write your name without something before it. Like, don't end with just Sarah. Always add a polite closing line.
Yes, because otherwise it can feel a bit cold.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's summarize this point. A good professional email has a polite greeting, a simple opening, a clear main point, a request or action, and then a friendly closing.
That's it. Super simple. But many people overcomplicate it.
Yes, and that's why we're here, to make English emails less scary. All right, James, now let's go a little deeper. Do you remember your very first professional email in English?
Oh my gosh, yes. It was terrible. I was like 22, just starting my career. I had to send an email to a big client, and I was so nervous.
What happened?
Well, I tried to sound very formal. I wrote something like, "It is with great pleasure that I am contacting you on this fine Monday morning to discuss the possibility of engaging in further cooperation."
No, that sounds like Shakespeare.
I know! And the client just replied, "Sure, let's meet tomorrow at 10. One line.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, I learned quickly. Keep it simple.
I love that. For me, the first mistake I made was forgetting to attach a file. I wrote this long email explaining a report, but I forgot the attachment.
Ah, the classic.
Yes, and the person replied, "Thanks, but I don't see the file." I was so embarrassed.
That happens to everyone at least once. Pro tip, always attach the file first before writing the email.
Yes, that's my golden rule now. Attach, then write.
Okay, so let's share a few mini challenges with our listeners.
Great idea.
Challenge number 1. Try writing a professional email with only 5 sentences. Greeting, opening, main point, action, closing. Just 5.
That's perfect. And challenge number 2, next time you need to ask for something, use polite phrases like, "Could you please?" or "Would it be possible to?" instead of just "Send me this."
Yes, politeness is powerful in English.
Absolutely. And challenge number 3, practice positive closings. For example, instead of ending with "waiting for your reply," you can say, "I look forward to your reply." It sounds much warmer.
Yes, that's a great tip. Language is not just words, it's tone.
Exactly.
Do you want to hear another funny story?
Always.
One time, my colleague accidentally pressed reply all on a company-wide email, and instead of writing something professional, he wrote, "Got it, dude."
Oh, no.
So the whole company, like 500 people, got this "Thanks, dude" email.
That's amazing.
Lesson learned, always double-check before you hit send.
Yes. And also, check the spelling of names. I once sent an email to Brain instead of Brian.
That's so common. poor brain.
Yeah. He wrote back, "Thanks, but my brain is not available right now."
That's perfect.
So yeah, mistakes happen. But the good news is people are usually understanding.
Yes, the important thing is to learn and improve.
Exactly.
Okay, so before we move to the vocabulary review, let's wrap up with a golden formula for writing professional emails. Greeting, friendly opening, clear purpose, specific action, polite closing.
Boom. That's it. If you follow that, your emails will always look professional.
All right, before we finish, let's review some useful vocabulary we used today.
Okay, let's start. Word number 1, clarity. Clarity means being easy to understand. For example, the teacher explained the grammar with clarity.
Yes, and in emails, clarity means short and simple sentences.
Word 2, polite. This means showing respect and good manners. Example, could you please send me the report? Is more polite than send me the report.
Good one. Word 3, attachment. This is a file you send with your email. For example, please see the attachment for details.
And remember, always double check that you included the attachment.
Yes. Word 4, reply all. This means answering not just the sender, but everyone on the email. Example, be careful before you click reply all.
Right. Word 5, closing. This is the final part of your email, like best regards.
Exactly. Word 6, tone. Tone means the feeling or attitude in your message. Example, her email had a friendly tone.
Nice. Word 7, formal. That means serious or official. Example, a job application email should be formal.
Yes. Word 8, casual. The opposite of formal. Example, he sent a casual message to his friend.
Great. Word 9, visible improvement. That means progress you can actually see. Example, after 3 months, she noticed a visible improvement in her English.
Exactly. And last one, word 10, golden rule. That means the most important rule. Example, my golden rule is always attach the file before writing the email.
Perfect.
All right, that's our vocabulary review.
And that's also the end of episode 5. Thank you so much for listening to the English Level Up podcast.
Yes, thank you for staying with us until the end. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and download your free document to build your unbeatable English routine.
We'll see you tomorrow for another episode.
And remember,
Keep leveling up your English.